Dan Rowan, known for his work as a producer and comedian, grew up in Beggs, Oklahoma. After his mother's death and his father's financial ruin, he was sent to live with relatives. His early life was marked by these hardships, which shaped his perspective and humor. He served as a fighter pilot in World War II, which influenced his worldview. After the war, he pursued entertainment, meeting Dick Martin in 1952. They formed a comedy duo, and their partnership led to the creation of the hit show Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. This show became a significant part of American television history, known for its comedy sketches that often included social and political satire. Rowan's early experiences and partnership with Martin were central to his development as a producer and comedian. Dan Rowan was a television producer who brought laughter and joy to many homes. His work on shows like Laugh-In made us smile and think. Now we're curious about your connection with Dan Rowan. Has he inspired you in any way? Maybe there's a scene from his shows that you still remember vividly. Or perhaps you have a special memory linked to his work that you hold dear. We're eager to hear your stories and memories, so please share them in the comments. And stay tuned, because we have many surprising, humorous, and touching facts about Dan Rowan coming up that you won't want to miss. Dan Rowan, the producer, found his passion for television and comedy during his time as a writer and performer on The Laugh-In Show. He was drawn to the fast-paced, creative environment and the joy of making people laugh. His early experiences in entertainment, from his start as a comedian to his service as a fighter pilot in World War II, shaped his unique perspective on humor and life. These experiences, combined with his natural talent for writing and performance, sparked his interest in producing. He saw producing as a way to bring together talented people and create something that could bring joy and laughter to audiences everywhere. This realization was a turning point in his career, leading him to pursue producing full-time and eventually co-create the groundbreaking Laugh-In series. Dan Rowan was born on July 22, 1922, in Beggs, Oklahoma. He grew up in a family that faced many challenges, which influenced his perspective on life and humor. His father was a carnival worker, and his mother passed away when he was very young. This early loss and the transient lifestyle of his family played a significant role in shaping his character and career. Despite these hardships, Rowan found solace and escape in entertainment, which led him to pursue a career in show business. His early experiences with performance came from his time in the military during World War II, where he entertained troops with his comedy. These formative years were crucial in developing his skills as a comedian and producer, setting the stage for his later success in television with the hit show Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. Dan Rowan, a producer, faced significant challenges when starting out. He had little money, and many in the film industry did not believe he would succeed. Despite these problems, Dan showed great determination. He found new ways to fund his projects, like asking for investments from friends and using less expensive production methods. His ability to solve problems and keep going even when times were tough helped him to eventually succeed in the industry. Dan's story shows that with hard work and smart thinking, it's possible to overcome big challenges. Dan Rowan, known for his role as host in Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, had a unique segment called News of the Future. In this, he made predictions that surprisingly came true, like Ronald Reagan becoming president and the Berlin Wall coming down. He was also a father to 3 children: Thomas Patrick, Marianne, and Christy Esther. Over the years on Laugh-In, viewers saw Dan's appearance change. He started the show clean-shaven, later grew a mustache, then a beard, and finally went back to just a mustache. These changes in his look became a part of the show's history. Dan Rowan, a television producer, saw his career soar with the show Laugh-In. This show was a big hit and changed how comedy was presented on TV. It was full of quick jokes and became very popular. People who worked with Dan say he was good at his job and helped make the show a success. Critics agree that Laugh-In was a special show that stood out during its time. It won awards and made Dan Rowan a well-known name in TV production. His work on this show is still remembered and praised for its creativity and humor. Dan Rowan led a life closely connected to notable figures of his time. His first wife, Phyllis Jane Mathis, was known for her beauty as Miss California 1945 and nearly won the title of Miss America that same year. His life and career were documented in the Scribner Encyclopedia of American Lives, highlighting the years from 1986 to 1990. Additionally, he was once related by marriage to the famous actor Peter Lawford through his daughter's marriage. These connections show the circles in which Dan Rowan moved and the era he influenced through his work and personal life. Dan Rowan approaches producing with a focus on storytelling and emotional connection. He believes every project should tell a story that speaks to the audience, whether it's through music, film, or television. His unique style comes from blending traditional techniques with innovative ideas, aiming to create works that are both familiar and new. Dan's personal experiences, like his travels and relationships, often inspire his projects. He uses these experiences to add depth and authenticity to his work, making it relatable and engaging for viewers. His worldview, which values diversity and creativity, is evident in the variety of themes and characters he explores in his productions. This approach has allowed him to create a body of work that connects with a wide range of audiences and stands out in the entertainment industry. Dan Rowan, along with Dick Martin, gained fame through their comedy act known as Rowan and Martin. Their partnership brought laughter to many and made them a well-known duo. Before his career in comedy, Dan Rowan served as a fighter pilot for the United States Army Air Forces in World War II, earning recognition for his service. Later, he auditioned for the host role on the Hollywood Squares, but did not get the part. It went to Peter Marshall, who reportedly took the job to prevent Rowan from getting it due to a personal disagreement over Rowan not visiting a sick friend who had helped them earlier in their careers. Dan Rowan, as a producer, played a significant role in shaping comedy television. His work on the show Laugh-In brought a new style of rapid-fire jokes and sketches that influenced many comedians and writers. Experts note that his approach to satire and political commentary was ahead of its time, encouraging viewers to think critically about current events. Those who worked with him or were inspired by his work often mention his ability to create a collaborative environment that fostered creativity and innovation. His influence is seen in the way comedy and variety shows are produced today, with a focus on quick pacing and topical humor. Dan Rowan, a notable figure in television, along with his partner Dick Martin, received recognition for their work with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This honor is located at 7080 Hollywood Boulevard in California. Before his rise to fame, Dan completed his education at Central High School in Pueblo, Colorado, graduating in the year 1940. Later in life, during his 40s, Dan faced a significant health challenge when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. This condition required him to rely on insulin to manage his health. Dan Rowan, known for his work in television production, also leads a life rich with personal interests and values that shape his professional endeavors. He is deeply committed to education and often supports schools and learning programs. His belief in the power of knowledge drives him to invest time and resources into educational charities. Dan is also an environmental advocate, dedicating efforts to conservation projects. His love for nature is evident in his work, where he frequently includes themes of environmental awareness. Additionally, Dan is a supporter of the arts, often sponsoring local theater productions and art exhibitions. This passion for creativity is reflected in his innovative approach to production. His personal life, filled with these pursuits, informs and enhances his professional work, making it clear that his values are not just beliefs, but actions he lives by every day. Dan Rowan, known for his work as a comedian and producer, faced a personal tragedy that was as unexpected as it was heartbreaking. Despite his success on the screen, his life off camera was touched by loss when his son, Mary Jane Rowan, died in a car accident at the age of 19. This event deeply affected Rowan and is a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of life. Dan Rowan's career continued, but this personal loss was a sorrowful chapter in his life story. Dan Rowan, known for his work in television, has left a strong impression on the industry. His shows brought laughter and joy to many. Looking ahead, he aims to inspire new talent and encourage original ideas. His advice for those starting out is to stay true to their vision, work hard, and learn from every experience. He emphasizes the importance of teamwork and adapting to change. Dan believes in sharing knowledge and supporting others to grow. He sees a future where fresh voices and stories continue to entertain and inform audiences worldwide. Dan Rowan's work has touched many lives through his creative efforts in entertainment. We invite you to share your thoughts and memories of his work in the comments below. Your insights help keep his spirit alive and inspire future generations. If you enjoy content that celebrates the creative individuals who shape our entertainment, please like, share, and subscribe for more. Your support helps us continue to highlight the talents and stories that entertain and inspire us all. Thank you for joining us in honoring the creative legacy of Dan Rowan.